Welcome back. We are getting answers to a tragic mystery that has haunted Austin, Texas for over 30 years now. Authorities say they have identified the person they believe is responsible for the so-called yogurt shop murders. CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul has been monitoring this development and has the latest for us. Shanelle, thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us about this case and the new information that led authorities to the suspect.
Yeah, Mugo, many people will remember this case. It was a horrific murder. We're talking about 4 teenage girls, Eliza Thomas, sisters Jennifer and Sarah Harbison, and Amy Ayers. They were closing an Austin, Texas yogurt shop back on December 6, 1991. And that's, Mugo, when someone entered the shop, tied those girls up, shot them in the head, and then set the shop on fire. Now, when it came to the investigation back then and the search for a suspect or suspects, Mugo, police had very little to work with there. That's because any evidence that wasn't ruined by the fire there was drenched from water from the sprinkler systems. But now there is new cutting edge technology that's closer looking at DNA and sort of created a break in the case today, Mugo. Officials now saying they've identified a suspect after these decades have passed. Authorities in Austin, Texas announcing this morning in an emotional press conference. Take a listen.
This is one of the most devastating and haunting cases in this city's history. This unthinkable crime has weighed heavily on the hearts and the minds of the family, the community, and the detectives who have tirelessly worked this case. As a mother, I cannot begin to imagine just the grief and the pain that you have endured. For the families of Amy, Eliza, Sarah, and Jennifer, today marks a critical step forward in honoring not only their memory, but getting at truth and accountability. We now have evidence linking a specific individual to this case, Robert Eugene Brashers. The only physical evidence located at that scene has been matched to him. Brashers died by suicide in 1999 after a standoff with police in Missouri. And his DNA has since been, and before this connection, he has been connected to murders and rapes across the country.
All right, so why do police believe Robert Eugene Brashers is responsible for these murders, Mugo? Well, they say they were able to connect the gun that Brashers used to kill himself with a bullet casing that was found in a drain inside that yogurt shop. So inside this crime scene. Now, because of all of that new modern day technology that we talked about, officials were able to conclusively say that DNA that was found under the girls' fingernails also belongs to Brashers. We can also report today that Brashers' daughter, Deborah, telling local reporters that she was very sorry for her father's actions, saying, quote, "I know that it's not my place to tell you that I'm sorry, but someone has to, because he was not sorry for it. And half of my DNA is a person that hurt you the most." So again, super emotional testimonial today.
Of course.
She also said, Mugo, that she believes her father will be connected to more crimes in the future.
Wow. Goodness gracious. Shanelle Kaul, thank you so much for bringing us all that information. Appreciate your time today.